Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Formula Costco. We are here in Spain for the Spanish Grand Prix, also the third race of season number 8. I am Norman Xbox with you as always, joined by BB and Potato. Yeah, obviously, always a story when we come here is that crash from the lead on lap 1 of the race from Cole. Still has not forgotten about it to this day, even though it was a couple years ago, as that was not an ideal turn 1 from Grist there, I will say that much, as we get the first flying laps underway. We have 16 right now. I believe we have a couple more joining. Um, Most of the usuals here were missing OP Cheesy Man tonight, and Snowy is replacing him in the McLaren. We'll see how that goes. Did not go so well in the exhibition race, but hopefully a different result is on hand tonight for those two. Also have to mention, making his season debut and first race in a while is NASCAR fan YT in the Mercedes tonight, so we'll see what he can do here. Yeah. Gonna see Chris put the first time on the board. Gonna be a 1:13.61. Behind him, you have Vector, who goes just behind him. Vector making his second start of the season after missing last week. He raced the opener in Australia, finished just outside the points, I want to say. Watching his teammate Logan now. Logan will go to third. Now we got Aaron on. Oh, Aaron going for almost a spin. He got his right rear tire on the gravel right there. Alpine and Mercedes, the two constructors that have not scored yet this season. See if NASCAR fan or Vector and Logan can provide them with their first points. Have Snowy on a lap. We have Eli on a wet tire lap right now. Williams firmly in first in the constructor standings after last week's win in Jeddah from Banjo. He's now 2 for 2 on the season. 2 for 2 on poles as well. He has a 16-point lead in the driver standings over Cole, and a 22-point lead for Williams in the constructors as Snowy, 118 flat for him, not the lap that he was looking for. JB just started a lap. Oh, and it is going all over the place, and there he goes, very wide into the gravel. JB finished 10th last week, his first points of the season. His teammate Bamboo just started a lap, was very quick before some major contact with Logan after a pit stop that caused him to DNF out of what looked to be at least a top 4, if not a podium finish for him. So he's looking to bounce back after that here tonight. Bama's shown very good pace this whole season so far. Banjo also on a lap. Slurp on track as well. He is just taking the green. Bama to the line will go to P1 by about 2/10 over Chris with a 1:13.46. Slurp just starting his lap. Banjo here in Sector 3 now. As it goes through the very high-speed Sector 3 here in Spain. Little loose moment there in the final corner, but not going to matter. He's going to go to P1 pretty handily there. See what Slurp can do to match him.
It's going to be hard to tell with Banjo whether this is just a continuation from last season, starting off great and maybe falling off, or if he's just determined to not lose it this season. Because again, starting off the season really well. Obviously, you had last season where he actually missed the points in Australia, so
Yeah.
an even better start to this season it'll probably be for him, unless something unfortunate happens here today, which it definitely can.
Saw it with Cole and Garrison last week. That can easily happen. That could have easily happened to Banjo. He was right with those two.
Cole not happy with what happened.
No. And we actually, good that we remember that. Garrison does have a qualifying ban tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, he went through the same thing at Australia, didn't he?
Yes, so. He did. But you will once again be on the back foot to start the race. As we saw Slurp go to P2.
He finished
1:12.96.
Finished 5th with the fastest lap Garrison did in that first race after coming back from that. So.
Then last week he got P7 after the contact with Cole.
That kind of leads me into what I'm gonna talk about here. I guess I'll go through potatoes picks right now while I can. Those usual two things about the track, one thing about a driver. Let's start out with the driver. I'm going to mention Chris here. A P8 and a P6 first two races. He is right now sitting in 4th in qualifying, but that'll probably change. He finished, I believe P3 here. Yeah, P3 had a podium in Spain the last time we went here. So... Yeah, that's, that was a really good performance then, and it was surprising. And so now he's going to try to back that up this season. That team has shown a lot of pace early on, so they're going to try to continue that. I believe they finished P4 and P6. Aiden's not here today for this one, I don't believe, but...
He should be. I
guess, okay, so later on he'll join on. But that team's shown a lot of pace, so he's going to try to continue that. He's been a driver that we know can do it at this track, so we'll see if he can. And then for the track, the interesting trouble spot I'm going to go through here, turns 4 and 5, that in between section, doesn't show it on the track map, but you have that right and left hander in the first two corners and that long sweeping right hander. That straightaway leads into 4 and then 5, the right and then the left. The section in between 4 and 5 caused a lot of issues last time we were here. People were losing wings. It's a very interesting spot when you're going side by side. Because you can't really settle off the corner when you have a really tight left-hander right afterwards. So we'll see if that'll continue to cause trouble in this one. And then I'm going to go through that long DRS zone from 9 to 10. It's that kind of 90-degree corner that leads into that, right where that Sector 2 symbol is. They go onto that straightaway into that left-hander. Very tight corner, very long straightaway that always leads to some interesting battles and passes throughout this race. So we'll see how that plays out in this one.
Thank you very much, Potato. Watching Cole here as he goes into Sector 3 on his first dry tire flying lap of the session. Aaron is just ahead of him, who I believe just crossed the line. Nope, he's about to cross the line. See what time Aaron's able to come up with here. He had a 1:14.50, he improves to a 1:13.8. Now Cole comes through the final corner and will go to the top of the board. A 1:12.58 for the McLaren of Cole. Just over half a tenth ahead of Banjo, who is back out on track right now. As is Vectored on board with him now. DeMeo on a lap. DeMeo, obviously, we know how good he is at this track. easily say that Spain is DeMayo's best track, so we'll see if he is able to get back onto the top step of the podium here tonight. Here comes Vector across to move up to 5th, improves by 3.5 tenths. His teammate Logan also improving. DeMayo is about to come through the final corner on his first lap of the session. And he will go to 7th, just ahead of his teammate Aaron, 1:13.65. A lot of guys on track now as time ticks down. NASCAR fan out on track. 6 minutes to go, as Logan will not improve. Slurp just behind him, starting his second lap. Banjo is also on a lap. He is in sector 3 now, improving by just under a tenth of a second. Going to be close here between him and Cole for this pole position.
NASCAR fan starting his first lap in a long time. I mean, he's lagging. But,
oh boy.
Yeah, this is his first time back in this car in a while.
Banjo, 4/10 of a second, or 4/1000th of a second, excuse me, slower than his previous lap. It looked to me like he lifted early, but I'm not sure. He will have one more run, though, regardless. Here comes Slurp. I believe he's the only one besides NASCAR fan that is on a lap right now.
Aaron
Joey.
was on a lap.
Joey wasn't in here before. So we have Joey in here now.
Surprised.
So we'll have Joey, we should have Josh, we should have Aiden.
And yep, as you say that, Josh just...
There's Josh.
Joined in.
NASCAR fan about to cross the line. And he will lag across the line to P12. Here comes Slurp, and Slurp looks like he's backed out of this one yet, but he comes to the pits. JB back out for his second run. Still have 4 guys that have not set laps. We remember, as we said a minute ago, Garrison will not be setting a time because of his qualifying ban.
Was Snowy back in the McLaren for this race? He just put up a lap.
He's just putting down practice laps right now.
Yeah.
Looks like he's backed out now. Only able to get it down to a 1:16 as NASCAR fan goes for a ride through the gravel. He is completely missing his front wing. Got JB on a lap here. Got him, Eli, and Chris and Chan on track. As time ticks down to 3 minutes, we should see the track get very, very busy here momentarily. Yep, here comes a lot of guys coming out of the pits. That is Vector out of the pits. That's DeMayo and Cole. Here comes Bama as well, as JB is backed out of this lap that we were watching. Chan just starting his first run.
Joe just left the session.
Yeah, I'm going to invite him back real quick. And we talked about the track getting busy. Look at Sector 2 right now. Got to be 9 or 10 cars in that sector alone right now. Going to have to create some space there so guys can clean out for their last runs. But that could cause some problems. Garrison is on track. I believe he's just going to give Banjo some tow, because he's not allowed to set a time. Chan had to lift there through the final corner and is going to go to 11th, just ahead of Eli. And we got a lot of guys on laps now. Vector finishes his lap, goes to P4. As Chan retires, Vector is not improving on this lap so far. Cole has started his final run, as now has Banjo and Slurp. Banjo and Slurp are right together. Bama on a run. Basically the entire grid on a run, with the exception of... Oh, someone just destroyed the turn 3 wall.
I think it was Chris, if that...
That was Chris.
Yeah.
So that's the Haas.
Yeah, he's
out
in his
of Banjo's
final run.
way.
Right,
Garrison has now retired. So Joey and Josh will not post times. Continue to watch Cole, Banjo, and Slurp as they go at it for pole. And Cole is backed out. Looks like he's going to maybe set up for one more run. There is a little bit of time remaining.
Bama not going to improve
retires.
much.
JB retires. Cole now is full throttle again, I believe. He is going to get back to the line before time expires. Banjo just behind him. This will be his last run. Bama just crossed the line and improved to P4. Here comes Banjo trying to get some tow and is not going to improve. Will Slurp improve? Slurp goes to second. Cole did not get to the line in time, but he still is going to be able to hold off Banjo at least, and that looks like it's going to be it. No one improved besides
Logan's
Slurp,
not
but it wasn't
improve
enough.
Here. Logan
improves, but not by much.
Okay, he really picked it up the final sector.
We have Snowy on a lap, and that's going to be it.
I gotta stop calling laps
bizarre
early.
End to qualifying.
Every time I say somebody's off below their last lap, they turn it up in the third sector.
So Cole with his second run is enough for him to get P1. So here is your starting lineup. Cole will take his first pole this season. Slurp second, Banjo third, Bama fourth, DeMay top 5, Chris 6th, Vector 7th, Aaron 8th, JB 9th, Logan 10th, Chan and Eli the Aston Duo 11th and 12th. Then you have Skinny, NASCAR Fan, Snowy, Joey, Garrison, and Josh will be the grid. Joey did not get back on the lobby. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get back in before the race or not. He's been having connection problems from the looks of it. And Cole just said this is his 5th straight pole in Spain. That's pretty crazy.
Last time we were here, Banjo broke, what, a 56 race winless streak?
That is correct.
Yeah,
yes.
56 race winless streak from season 2 to season 7. He broke it last season and then went on a championship run. Fell short. So this is a track probably means a lot to him after last season, trying to make up for that, even though didn't end up winning the pole. But yeah, I guess this is really Cole's place to qualify. It's just about, can he finish the show this time?
Looks like we have a completely dry race tonight, which is going to be music to the ears of a lot of the drivers on the grid. Does look a little bit cloudy, but not really. Here we go then, Cole and Slurp, a familiar front row for tonight in Spain. Lights are out, we are underway, and Cole gets a very good start. Slurp did not get a good start at all. He's going to get jumped by Banjo here for second, possibly, as NASCAR Fan did not go at all off the line. Still side by side for second. Slurp was able to get through the gears a little bit better than Major. We have 3 wide. That's for 5th between Chris Bam and Vectored. There was some contact made, but everyone gets through cleanly. Vector's going to lose a lot of positions here. Going to lose about 3 or 4 all the way back to 10th while trying to get up to 5th. Not the start he wanted, as everyone jockeys for position. Here's Chan for 6th on Bama here. As behind them, Logan is up to 8th. And Vectored is slow. He's now all the way back in last.
Went off into the gravel.
Vector qualified 7th and is now all the way at the back. Just like that, 11 spots down. Chan up 4 spots on lap 1 as Garrison looks to gain some positions. There's a slow
chain reaction back there. Josh got checked up and got into NASCAR Fan, and now he's all the way back into last NASCAR Fan is.
Here comes Garrison on Snowy.
He had a rough start. He went wide in that long right-hander, but now he's trying to gain it back. Already up. Would have been 5 from. I think he got down to 17. So I think he was up 4 from even where he started and where he fell back to off on 1.
DeMeo and Chris were both able to jump Bama on the first lap as there's caution. I believe there was someone in the gravel off the final corner. I believe that was Snowy, who's all the way down in 17th now. Josh and Garrison up 4 spots, as well as Chan there, your biggest movers on the first lap. And that's Skinny, who loses a spot to JB as a result of that. Behind them, you got Eli and Garrison. As Cole has already broken a second away from Slurp on lap 2. Already showing good pace on the McLaren. Trying to break the DRS. Mayo trying to hold on a DRS of Banjo. Just going to be within a second. Vectored passes the AI of Joey for 15th. Trying to recover lost ground. Skinny pressuring JB. This will be for P10, the last points paying position. As Josh goes by Eli. Eli must have made a mistake. Yeah, Eli's very slow. All the way down to 17th as there goes... Oh, Skinny made another mistake. I believe he got in the gravel for the second straight lap. Lost 11th to Skinny, and now here comes his teammate Josh for a moment, but Josh will not make the move in turn 1. Garrison, good start all things considered as NASCAR Fan lags out. Or just left, I'm not sure.
I think he probably lagged out. It was lagging really bad for him.
Saw Aaron get pretty squirrely there through Sector 2, under pressure from JB for 9th. Up front, Cole is now firmly pulled away from Banjo, who is now in second, and Slurp has a problem. Slurp got in the grass. Slurp going to lose a lot of spots here, and he has wing damage as well. Slurp with major wing damage. Right end plate gone for the Red Bull, and he's now down to 6th. That is going to be detrimental to his race hopes here.
I don't think he was near.
And he's in the gravel there, and he's going to come into the pits here on only lap 4. Slurp with an early pit stop, and now Chris is going to pass DeMeo. Chris up into the podium positions here.
Yep, where he finished last time here. Talked about him before the race.
JB and Aaron are battling for 8th. JB actually got that spot back, but Aaron with the crossover trying to go to the outside.
That's just a rough
Slurp
spot
will rejoin all the way down in P18, long behind the pack. As Garrison goes by Aaron, there's caution for Skinny again. Man, Skinny is having a rough start to this race. How about Josh up 7 spots to 11th?
Yeah. Not
Garrison
really
now up 8 into 9th. And trying to run down JB for 8th here. Cole 1.5 ahead of Banjo, 2 seconds ahead of Chris. DeMeo still in position to challenge for that podium spot, as well as Bama. Then you have this 4-car battle for 6th between Chan, Logan, JB, and Garrison. Aaron also a part of this back there in 10th.
Already up 8
JB
spots.
looking for the move on Logan. Will easily get that one done. Here comes Garrison with a huge run as well. Move Garrison up to 8th. Move JB up to 7th. Move Vector up to 11th, possibly. Josh fighting back on the outside. Vector going really wide, but still able to keep the spot. So Vector, after his rough start, is now back up to 11th. For the moment, Josh still trying to challenge on the outside. Josh on the soft tires, actually, as they're still side by side. Vector finally completes the pass. Cole now 2 seconds ahead of Banjo. And continuing to pull away. Take a look at the tire compounds for the first time. It is all over the place, as you can see. Top 4 on mediums, Bam on softs, Chan on mediums, JB on hards. Garrison, Aaron, Vectored, and now Slurp, who made a pit stop on the mediums. I'm not sure if he started on them or not. Eli on the hards as well. And Logan, excuse me, is in the pits.
This time he didn't hit
off the soft tires here early.
Last time we were here, he did, I believe. So, I know I keep mentioning that. I'm sorry, but I mean I have to bring it up every time. We're back at the same track.
Logan
so
go
put on mediums.
to the mediums, committing early to a 2-stop strategy here. Slurp with fastest lap, back there in 18th.
He's driving hot right now.
Likely past Logan for 17th. Just going to get by him in the turn 1 here. Yeah, Slurp needs to make up as much time as he can. He lost time repairing his wing and obviously
I guess because
crashing as well. So we're going to have some work to do. Going to likely need a good timed safety car to get back in the race. But it looks like he has the pace, so we'll see what he can do. Still have a 3-car battle going on for 3rd, as that is Logan, who is in the gravel in Sector 2. He gets going, no damage, no harm done. Likely a result of cold tires for that. And not sure what that yellow was for. I believe that was for Snowy, possibly. As JB goes by Chan for 6th. JB is on the move, showing good pace on those hard tires. Garrison trying to follow him through. Chan going wide, and Garrison should get that done easily. And he does. Garrison 10 spots gained here through 6 and some change laps, so I would say good progress for him overall, as Snowy is around in Sector 1. He gets going. And trying to spin again.
Oh, slide for Aaron there again.
Aaron in 9th. He's lost touch with the battle he was a part of before. The Chan Garrison JB battle. Haas driver's now 5th and 6th. As Eli moves up to 12th.
Yeah, right through the ghosted car of Joey.
Who will not count for points, by the way, even if he finishes in the points. Because we don't do that with AI cars, so Joey is just kind of not here, in a sense, as Garrison moving up another spot now, as Snowy is once again crashed. As, yep, Skinny is down pit road. Garrison up to 6. Now make that 11 spots gained for the Williams. Skinny will rejoin in 17th, maybe 18th. Up front, no real change. Cole is now gapped Banjo even more. It's up to 3.3 seconds. Still has a significant battery advantage over Banjo as well, so probably just trying to save tires and get to his pit stop window. Bama's in. Bama, one of those guys that started on softs and almost got a speeding penalty there, but got down under that 80 kilometers per hour speed limit and will come in for mediums on lap number 9. Josh is also in off the soft tires here. See where Bama rejoins. Going to be interesting to see where he rejoins in relation to Slurp, and Slurp here is going down the straightaway. Bama is going to be ahead of him by a pretty significant margin, by about 3 seconds. You lose about 5 seconds for changing the front wing, so Slurp with the undercut by a few laps. Let's say five laps ago was when Slurp pitted. Made up about 2 seconds, but not enough to get ahead of Bama. Now Bama on fresh mediums will likely
that works better. He's
fly
gonna
through
work
the field here.
This is going to work better for him because he's just so fast. But a lot of the guys that are probably back around there aren't going to gain as much from their out laps.
And Chris is in, pitting all the way up from P3. Off of mediums on 9 laps, so he will also be committing to a 2-stop. So it looks like we're going to have quite a few different strategies here tonight. Chris will go to hard tires. And we'll see where he rejoins in relation to Bama. Bama going to be just ahead of him. So the undercut works for the Haas. And I think when you'll see probably everyone else that's doing a 2-stop probably pit here in the next couple. Everyone else likely going to stretch it to make it a 1-stop unless they do a short soft tire run at the end. Cole continues to stretch out his lead and is now up to almost 4 seconds over Banjo. DeMeo now is in 3rd, and Garrison now, after that, is up to 4th on just lap 10. And he is about 15 or so seconds off the lead. He has done a brilliant job of minimizing the damage after the qualifying ban. And DeMeo is also in now.
They'd be at a moment
and
behind
here comes
him.
Garrison
And,
to follow
here comes
him.
Garrison.
And Chan in as well. So a lot of guys off the mediums are committing to a 2-stop. Cole and Banjo stay out, as does JB. Aaron also stays out. But 3 of our top 7 pitting on this lap. There goes Bama flying by all these guys. Bama now also has Eli between himself and Chris, so Bama could be in pretty good position here. We'll see how powerful the undercut is in relation to Banjo and Cole, who were long gone from the rest of the field. NASCAR fan is also in, as is Joey's AI. Garrison, Chan, DeMeo all went to hards. NASCAR fan went to another set of softs. Bama, the highest of those guys who has pitted in 6th. Slurp is back in 10th. His undercut did not pass him, did not get him past DeMeo or Chris. And Garrison is about 5 seconds behind him. But on much fresher tires. Cole and Bancho continuing on. As do JB and Aaron and Vectored.
Oh, it's in the top 5 at this point. Might just be all going for a 1-stop.
Chris got by Eli. Here comes DeMeo to do the same. That was for 7th, and now this is for 8th. DeMeo trying to get some slipstream. And we go to the outside of the Aston Martin. There you see Slurp in the background. DeMeo now trying to challenge Chris. This is likely your battle for 4th once it all cycles out.
Well, I don't know. JB would have been. I think he has it. He's kind of on the alternate strategy.
Bama goes
We're
by
not going to
Vector.
know until near the end of this one how that's
Yeah,
going to
we'll
work
see how
out.
it cycles out. It's going to be a little bit before we see these guys pit, as I believe that was Snowy going into the pit. Snowy gets lapped by his teammate there on his way into pit road. As Cole continues to stretch out his lead.
JB comes down. That's early on the hard tires. That's going to be.
Yeah.
He might have to
So
do.
this is going to be a two-stop for JB.
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought he was going to last it longer.
He just ran it a little bit longer than the rest of those guys. Vector is also in. And Vector with a penalty. That is going to derail his race. He had done a pretty good job of recovering from his lap 1 struggles, but now
Mediums
another
for
10
JB.
seconds is going to be added on.
Hards for
Vector. So that leaves just Caution, and I believe that's Snowy.
I think I caught somebody spinning there. Yeah, it might have been Snowy.
That leaves Cole, Banjo, Aaron, and Eli, the only people who have not made a pit stop so far on the race.
Oh, Sector 2. That was. Yeah, throughout
Cole
this.
and Banjo continuing on. Bama about to catch Aaron for 3rd. And I know Cole and Banjo are likely on 1-stops, but Bama's in very good position for a podium right now.
Yeah, I mean, leading your group and your strategy is always a great move, because if something happens, if that other strategy that's leading the race right now, if something happens like a safety car or some type of issue that messes them up, he's going to be in prime position for a win, and let alone now.
It's
really
going to take a lot, but definitely possible.
Yeah.
Slurp just got by Eli for... Oh! Slurp just got by Eli for 7th, but really got sideways out of turn 2. Slurp on 10-lap old mediums after the lap 3 pit stop, so showing signs of wear on those already. You will obviously have to come back down for another stop before this race is over. Garrison by Eli as well. Surprised that Garrison is this far back, but... And Cole is in.
Yeah,
Banjo continues on.
I wonder if that first lap, the first couple corner kind of struggles for Garrison hurt him more than I thought. He looked great going through the field, but maybe he lost some time doing that.
Cole to hard, so the 1-stop is likely his play here. And we'll see how he comes on in relation to Bama as Aaron is coming in. There's Cole exiting. He's going to be just ahead of Bama, it looks like. Bama to the outside. No, Bama's going to get him. Bama up to 2nd. So the undercut for Bama, he has shown really good pace. Cole is likely going to pass him pretty quickly because he is on fresh tires, but that shows you. Slurp is back in for his 2nd stop.
Aaron finally came in.
So Banjo not the only guy that has not come in, as Eli is out on mediums after starting on hards.
I would have thought
Slurp is onto hards.
Banjo would have tried to undercut Cole, considering how far he was behind, and because I think he's
I think
done
Banjo
better
knows
at times
that Cole's faster than him. I think really he's just trying a different tire strategy to try to get a little bit off sequence, but he's losing a lot of time. We'll see him. Yep, he's coming in right here.
Well, because
almost hit the cone there.
The thing is, I just don't think it would be a tire wear issue for either of them, because if Cole's pitting before Banjo, whose Banjo's been, I think, done better at tire wear sometimes in terms of preserving it, then they're probably both fine.
And this is going to promote Bama to the lead of the race. Probably not for long, as Cole is right with them.
Yes, not for long at all.
Speak of the devil. And there goes Cole back to the lead. Bama, how long he can hang in Cole's DRS here is going to be crucial, because he needs all the time he can get on the 2-stop strategy.
Just got a bit wide there.
But he does have 3 seconds on DeMeo. Banjo is down in 5th now after his pit stop. All the guys ahead of him minus Cole, though, will be coming in for a second stop. Bama hanging about 6/10 back, trying to keep in the DRS, using the battery to do just that.
Oh, Skinny.
Skinny has crashed out of the race, and that's going to be a full course safety car.
That's off the final corner, I think.
Yep, he is right before the start-finish line. Skinny
Flip,
had a rough race, and that is going to
there.
be a huge shakeup to the strategy. Cole had just gotten by Bama for the lead, and everyone had just made pit stops, Cole and Banjo did, so we'll see if they come back in.
Well, that is actually very lucky.
But this is a huge break for the two-stop guys.
That's very lucky for Banjo. If that came out, a lap or two earlier, then he would have had to pit when they were behind him. He probably would have lost those spots, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Cole is going to come back in, actually. Bama obviously coming in. DeMeo does not come in.
Oh.
That is surprising to me.
Well, would it be a big advantage for Cole to come in? Because he's just going to go back onto
Not
hards.
sure. Chris comes in. Banjo does stay out.
Yeah, I mean, this is a golden opportunity
So
for Banjo.
Cole just goes to another set of hards, even after not after
There's
getting
only
a
one
full.
lap difference.
Yeah. The rest of the grid coming in. Aaron does stay out after just pitting. A lot of guys going to hards to the end here. And this is really going to put everybody on a similar strategy.
Josh is going to stay out. Well, actually, last
But
week I think
still
he did the
is
same
kind
thing
of
and
a
pitted later.
decently long way to go on hards for some guys, so this is going to be not going to be the last stops for everyone, as this is a good break for Vector. He's going to be able to serve his 10-second penalty here under safety car.
NASCAR fans back. He already has AI already passed the first finish line.
It's going to be a bit before we go back green, I believe, so he will have time to pit if he wants to.
I have to wonder if there'll be any former teammate shenanigans going on. If DeMeo maybe drives Banjo a bit nicer, but we'll see.
We'll see how much those 6-lap-old hards matter compared to all the guys on fresh behind him. Josh should stay out as well. He is up to 8th on 8-lap-old mediums, but he will probably come in, I would guess.
It's all about when you're the faster car in this kind of series. It's when you catch them and you're able to make the pass. It's not about making the pass. It's about when you make it and how much time that's going to lose you. I mean, we could have a scenario where DeMeo just gets past into turn 1 off the restart. We don't know, so.
We'll have to see.
This really puts Garrison squarely in contention now for what could be.
Yeah, he showed great pace before.
Yeah. I think really the battle for the win's going to be from 2nd on down to 6th. As in between, after 6, you have guys that are on older tires.
NASCAR fan is in, as expected. Goes to hard tires.
Vector might have picked the wrong tire on accident or something. I can't tell if that was before or after the safety car, when he pitted. He'll go on to used hards. I guess that's all he had.
Interesting.
I believe Snowy he's a lap down, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
He is, I think, ahead of JB
He is
on
right in
track?
the middle of the field, though.
No.
He's right behind Bama.
Bama. Oh, even. They're really high up. Really interesting.
And we learned this the hard way. If you pass a lap car before the start-finish line, it's still an illegal overtake. So Chris and Garrison, all of them, are gonna have to be careful to try to time that pass perfectly.
Oh,
Josh is coming in.
what was that? Was it? I guess it was just a game thing. It said there's a caution sector 3.
Josh will go to hards.
The same thing he did last week. Pitted, Zerd stayed out on the safety car, then pitted later, maybe just to get out of the chaos.
Don't blame him one bit.
It does help out JB and Slurp a bit. I haven't mentioned Slurp as one of the guys contending for a win. I just say that because he's on older
It's gonna
tires.
be tough.
But yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a difference there in tire wear.
It's going to be hard for him to gain that track position, even if he was on equal or better tires.
And he's got 2 really aggressive drivers behind him, too. He doesn't want to get any type of bad start.
That is also true.
JB and Chan.
And even though everybody's here, it looks like we're not going. Oh, we are going. They listen to me. So, DeMeo is your leader. We will have 14 laps to go when we take the green. DeMeo on older tires by 5 laps than the rest of the field behind him. Banjo stayed out. Cole came in from the lead despite only not even having a single racing lap on his tires, but that's how important it is to get to the end. Bama, who has shown great pace, is in 4th. You have Chris and Garrison, 5th and 6th. Garrison coming all the way from the back. We'll see what kind of start can DeMeo get. It's going to be, oh, it's a good one. I was going to say it's really important for him to get a good one, and he did.
Wait.
And someone pitted. I'm not sure who
Snowy.
that was. That was Snowy. DeMeo trying to weave, trying to break the toe. Banjo closing quickly. Can Banjo get the move into turn 1? He's going to go to the inside. Side by side between former teammates. They make contact, and DeMeo retains the lead. Here comes Cole with a big run. Banjo trying to cross back over to the outside of the Ferrari now. Banjo knows how crucial it is to get this move done, but DeMeo holds him up. Banjo going to the outside again now. DeMeo playing tough defense on Banjo. Banjo around the outside, still not clear as Cole and Bama watch. DeMeo still hanging on around the outside, but Banjo hanging tough as well. And now Banjo finally gets the move done, but DeMeo with a good run. Can DeMeo get it back to his inside? Not a good passing
Aaron's
zone
off
there,
into the
or he
gravel.
would have probably. As Aaron is off.
Has some contact
and here
with
comes Cole to
Chan.
the inside of DeMeo for 2nd place.
Oh,
they make contact!
Kept
Cole
it.
thought he was clear, I believe, and was not clear. Hits DeMeo there, but no real harm done. Everyone gets going.
I'll
That was
tell
a
you,
good save by DeMeo there.
Garrison has been trying to get past Chris this whole lap. Chris has done an incredible job defending cleanly, and now he keeps that P5.
So now Banjo trying to defend from Cole, trying to break the toe here. DRS isn't able. Cole does not have it yet, but it's still closing in a big way. There you see DeMeo trying to defend from all these guys behind him. Here comes Bama to the inside for 3rd. DeMeo will try to hold around the outside as he did before, but they make contact and Bama's on the gravel! And there goes Chris's front wing!
Wow.
And here comes Garrison. Garrison taking advantage of all of that, gaining 3 spots all the way up to P3 for the Williams. Wow! Oh my goodness. And there goes Slurp. Slurp
now.
is by
Here
as well.
Slurp.
Bama fell all the way to 7th, and now DeMeo is really slow. Chan passed him, and now DeMeo trying to get back around him. That was
chaos.
not what anybody wanted.
Oh, and JB just parked it right in front of DeMeo.
My oh my. DeMeo on the older tires defended for a while, but got out of position and costed a lot of people. I believe Chris is missing his right end plate. Bama fell all the way to 6th because of that. Now Garrison is in 3rd. Not quite in Cole's DRS. Cole is hounding Banjo here. Will likely get the lead on the French straightaway as we come to 12 laps to go. And DeMeo and JB are now both in trouble. JB is really slow. JB went for a ride through the grass, it looks
probably
like.
hit him again.
And DeMeo is coming in.
DeMeo might not be happy there.
Oh, and DeMeo hits the pit wall and is out of the race!
The Ferrari
Oh,
curse
my
of hitting the pit wall.
goodness.
Are you second straight? How does that happen?
Oh,
That
man.
car's just
I don't know
cursed.
if that was on purpose or not. but DeMeo coming into the pit, smacks the pit wall, and is done for the day.
Do not bring your...
After leading 2 laps ago, Chris has gotten passed by Bama for P5. Chris trying to hang on with the damage the best he can. Chan passes him for 6th as well.
Ferrari pitting with wing damage going into the pit road seems like having a bad rap this racetrack. Now the guy hits the wall, hits the pit attenuator, and now he's out of it. That puts... Now Aaron is up into 10th, although they actually lost spots there because of that contact.
NASCAR fan in position to challenge for points. Just
And
behind Aaron.
I think JB, he had slid in front of DeMeo before that
Yellow
earlier in the
for
lap.
Snowy.
I think they got together again. And he's out.
Snowy is out. And he retired on his own. Slurp sets fastest lap of the race as he tries to get into
Beat
Garrison's
himself.
DRS. Banjo is defending nicely from Cole here. Snowy is stopped on track, but we should not get a safety car. And there goes his car, so we're all good. 11 laps to go. Banjo and Cole up front for the win. Garrison 1.6 back, Slurp 1.1 back of him, and Bama is in Slurp's DRS in 5th. JB by NASCAR fan for 11th. Got a 4-car battle there between those two, Eli and Aaron. That is for 9th. They're not too far back of Logan. Cole is all over Banjo, but cannot seem to find a way around him. Maybe this time, as Banjo went wide there through the sweeping right-hander. Cole is 2/10 back, but has less battery. Coming to 10 laps to go. Cole with a good run off the final corner. Is he going to have enough ERS to get there? Flying towards him, Banjo weaving all around Cole. Will he go to the inside? Here he goes to the inside. Gonna send it into turn 1. Locks him up a little bit, but gets the move done anyway. New leader, Coleus the Gamer, back up front.
Banjo looking like 2019 Ricky Stenhouse at Talladega. He was going all over, switching lanes a ton. Still wasn't enough, though.
And Banjo hits the grass there a little bit. And Cole is going to pull away to 0.7 of a second. Garrison 1.4 back. Slurp is now in his DRS for the final podium spot. Garrison, or Bama, excuse me, still with Slurp.
It almost brought Garrison into this.
Just like that, Cole has pulled a second on Banjo. Banjo doing all he can to try to stay in the DRS. We'll hit the detection zone here in a few moments.
I think he'll be in it.
He should still be in it.
Got the exit, though, of the corner, too.
Gotta be close. He is gonna be in it. Slurp may have a shot at Garrison here, and Cole with the new fastest lap of the race. 1:15.33.
Slurp ran out of ERS. It's not going to be nearly enough.
Bama closes up to him. These two, or these three, are dropping off of the back of Banjo.
Oh, look at the battle for 7th right now. Does Chris still have wing damage?
4 or 5 car battle for 7th. Yeah, Chris does still
Yeah.
have damage.
He's got a group of cars behind him.
This could be a banner day for Chan, a banner day for Logan.
And it sucked because it looked like it was going to be a banner day for Chris, but now he's having to hold this off.
It wasn't
as well as JB.
It wasn't a contention for a podium before the contact with DeMeo happened. Aaron all over Eli for 9th place.
Slurp went wide. Bama's right behind him. Oh, I would have used some battery if I was Bama, because now Slurp gained some time on him.
JB making a move on Aaron for 10th here. And we'll get the move done into turn 1. Oh, JB gets loose though, and Aaron taps him in the rear wing. Still have this large battle going on. This is 6th to 13th. They're all in each other's DRS right now. Slurp inching closer to... Oh, Garrison made a mistake. Here comes Slurp. Garrison, I believe, got too far on the curb, and now Slurp is only 2/10 back. Cole has distanced himself from Banjo. 2 seconds ahead now. The real battle is for 3rd between Garrison, Slurp, and
Slurp
Bama.
kind of wide again in that corner. That might just be his line, because then he gains time for the next couple. Oh, he caught a bit of...
taps the gravel.
Yeah, caught a bit of gravel.
7 laps to go as the leaders cross the line. Slurp in the grass there as well. He had a shot at Garrison.
I wonder
but now
if he's
might
running
be
a
on
different
defense.
setup, because he really can hold off in the straightaways.
Yeah, that could be the case. He gained all that time back to Garrison, only was behind by a couple of tenths. But Garrison absolutely pulls away in the corners.
Are they catching up to Banjo here?
Yeah. Banjo's struggling.
I saw a car in
Garrison
front.
now,
I thought it was a lap car.
he must have made a mistake. So now we have a 4-car battle for 2nd.
I would say maybe there's a tire thing, but no. I mean, that is a 1-lap difference for Banjo and a 2-lap difference for Slurp, who is well within
We could be
this.
in the danger zone with these tires, depending on how well these guys have taken care of them
But Banjo
as it gets down to the last couple of laps.
has been historically pretty good at saving his stuff. He's now above the 1
Cole's
second
just had more
threshold.
pace tonight than anybody.
Yeah, I mean, by far.
He did. Banjo did break back away from Garrison out of DRS for the moment.
I do have some concern, though. I mean, rest of the season for Cole, if he keeps getting in these strategy calls where it really lost him some ground in this race, having to be behind Banjo. If Banjo had
I mean, I think in this
pace.
case he knew that he had the overwhelming pace, but I mean, I definitely get what you're saying.
But I'm like, the strategy's been on the bad side of Cole a lot this season.
Slurp big run, is it enough? Not quite. Garrison now within 1 second of Banjo as Aaron passes JB back for 10th. Nope, JB flies around the outside to defend that position.
How about NASCAR fan? He's battling for points here as Aaron went way wide in front of him.
Vector in 13th also is in that picture.
I'm surprised though Chris hasn't bottlenecked the field more. It's more so it's more so Chan in front of him.
He's hanging with Chan. I'm surprised he hasn't either.
If anything, Chan's the one leading this kind of pickup here. They're all I think at their full pace. They just happen to be all on a train here. Oh, but as I said, here comes
5 to go out
Logan
the line.
On Chris.
Oh, they make contact. Logan
And
going
there
all the
goes
way in the
Logan.
grass as a result of the gravel as a result of that. Chris shoved him all the way off track. And now Logan is going to go all the way to 11th, maybe 12th, as here comes NASCAR fan.
That might be the wing coming in play for Chris there. Just couldn't turn as much as he might have wanted to in a side-by-side battle in that corner.
And just like that, Logan goes from 7th to 11th. And in the grass, trying to get to the inside of Aaron. Still watching the...
Chan is
Down
a
for the last
second
two
and a
podium
half now
positions.
in front of them. Might be
Yeah,
able to
that
just-
contact really gave him a very nice advantage. Slurp with about 20% more battery than Garrison here. This could be the move he was looking for, but he is a long way back. Does he have enough to get there? He's gaining. It does not look like it's going to be enough. 4 to go now here in Spain. Slurp gains all that time, but loses it all through turns 1 and 2. But actually, he got a really good run there by using some battery. But then misses that corner. Banjo still narrowly ahead of these guys. Bama also right behind Slurp. No contest out front as Cole has distanced himself all the way up to 4.5 seconds. Garrison, is he in Banjo's DRS? It's going to be close here. He sent it into that corner. Is he going to be in it by the time they get to the detection zone? Yes, he will. So now the battle for second is going to heat up, possibly. Banjo with a lot of battery, though. Going to try to get away. Garrison closes the gap all the way down to about 8 tenths. As we are under 3 to go now. Will the tires make it to the checkered flag? Garrison taps the grass there a little bit.
I'll tell you what, JB is determined to get these spots back. He is just all over Eli right now.
Oh, Bama! Tried to go to the inside of Slurp there. It was a late move. He almost made it. But I think Bama knows it's time to go. If he wants that podium, he's going to have to make some moves. Banjo back 1.1 ahead of his teammate. You've had the same podium for every race so far. It has been Banjo, Cole, Slurp.
I mean, these same 4 made up, once DeMeo kind of fell off, made up most of the podiums all of last season. A combination of 3 out of the top 4.
2 to go in Spain. Garrison did get back into Banjo's DRS once again. He has now closed the gap to 7 tenths of a second. Inching closer to his teammate. Gonna need a good lap here if he wants to challenge for second. We saw what happened with when Garrison was in a late race battle last week.
JB
Man,
right
Carolina
behind
West Miami.
Eli. He's gonna... Nope, he tried it. Not quite.
It'll be 1 to go this time. We have 4 cars under a blanket for second place. Who's going to get it? Garrison is closer than he has been, but Banjo has almost full battery. Garrison only has 30. Up front, Cole 4 seconds ahead. White flag is out for the McLaren. 1 more lap around Spain for Cole to take his first win of the season. Garrison is in DRS, but he is way too far back to make any sort of move. Slurp no chance behind him either. We still have a gigantic battle for the last couple of points between...
JB's got to get the spot eventually. He's been all over Eli.
Here he goes. He finally gets the move done for 8th. JB passes the Aston. Chris still hanging on to Chan's DRS even with that damage. Still going to salvage a 7th at worst here, it looks like.
Logan right now, the odd man
Looks
out,
like-
trying to get in to a point-paying position.
Banjo is going to be able to hang on for second. Can anybody make a move up here? No one is going to be able to catch the McLaren of Cole, though. He has been the fastest for the first 2 races. But something has gone wrong to cost him the win. Not this time. Cole wins pole and dominates in Spain for his first win of the season. Colius de Gamer wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Here comes Banjo. He will come home second, and Garrison will complete the podium from last place. Slurp and Bam will round out the top 5. Now here we go with this battle. Chan looks like he's going to hold on for 6th.
They just got really slow there for 10th, and that just did it.
Chan 6th, Chris 7th, JB 8th, Eli 9th, and Aaron will hold on for 10th for the final points.
Yeah, Eli checked
two
up.
Alpines.
Eli checked up right in front of Aaron and Logan, and then Logan was the last person in that bottleneck, so he got the worst end of it and didn't have a chance.
The two Alpines barely miss out on their first points of the season. And we'll have a new person interview this week. As Cole triumphs in Spain ahead of the two Williams drivers. Driver of the day goes to Garrison, as expected, from 17th to 3rd. Fastest lap does go to Cole, so max points for him, as well as pole position. There's one more look at your results. And we'll get the podium in here to talk to them.
Garrison driver of the day, I think that's deserved.
Absolutely deserved. Goodbye. Okay, we're good. Can you guys hear me?